Look, let me start off with two things. One, I was really impressed with the crowd. I thought that crowd, for whatever, made doubleheader. We got a win streak. I don't know. I really felt the crowd, and we needed that today. I thought second quarter when Steph did her thing, I thought that was one of my better moments of the year overall. I thought the crowd was electric, and we got 5 more of these, if I'm not mistaken, and I want it to just get better and better. So start with that. Number 2, and I know this seems random, but like all the stuff we do, all the accolades and good words we give to this team, like Kiki Jefferson deserves so much. Okay, and I know because today she's not. I don't know if she'll be the first one on everybody's list to talk about, right? Because like we're going to talk about Steph Odekirk for sure. Okay, but like this is a not her best game, right? Right. She 18, 7, and 6 with 2 turnovers as a B- game. Like that's where this kid is. That's where the level she's at right now. And like to me, the fact that I'm kind of like shocked she misses 2 down the stretch is like that such a testament to her reputation and what she's done for us for so long. She's been ice for so long. And to me, it's like I know she could probably beat herself up over this, but like she the amount of things she does for our team is incredible, and that's my shout out. So I know we're going to get into some stuff, but the crowd and Kiki are on my mind, man, and she is a grinder, she's a winner, and she's a leader, and it's awesome to see. So sorry, go.
Yeah, along those lines with Kiki and some kind of unsung plays, there was one possession they had. Pretty key possession where she blocks a shot, and then the girl doesn't even take a shot because she couldn't block it, and then she takes a shot. And then Jamia gets ran over and turns around and makes a huge bucket. Just getting those kind of plays from some of your more experienced players, is that something you're seeing more and more of?
Well, yeah, I just see resilience, man. It's like I've been in so many of these battles, right? And it's like. And that's kind of what I'm talking about with Kiki. Is like she's not a total lockdown defender, but she's conscious defensively. She's not giving up stuff on the defensive end. I'm running everything through on the offensive end. But like, yeah, I think there's maturity now with this group, and I think there's I think we've really established that winning mentality of like Jamia's like, yeah, all right, like you got me. I'm gonna come down here, bang bang, and I'm gonna do my thing. And it was a little premature for me, but like, yeah, great shot, man, and great confidence. And that's where I think we're at. And we have not arrived, right? But to me, yeah, I think we have that confidence where we're gonna figure it out. Even the first quarter, which was the ugliest quarter basketball I've ever coached in my whole life, it's like I was like, we're all right. We're defending. We're keeping them low too. All right, we're going to get the lid off of the rim at some point in time, and Steph was the one that did it. And, to me, it's like the team part of it is like Kiki couldn't be happier for Steph Odekirk, right? And our whole group is that happy for Steph Odekirk. So, yeah, Shane, to what it is, I think we're really I think we're bought in as a group. I think we're playing together, and I think our winning mentality is just it's very strong right now. And that's a good thing. Now, I'm telling them in the locker room, we got to get better. Like, I don't want to be in a one-possession game with I mean, no disrespect, Georgia State. Like, they're not a first-place type of team. We'll find a way to win, but we have to get better. We have to make more plays in longer stretches and things like that. But, we'll get to that at some point in time.
So you're praising Kiki, and I'm curious, is there just a point where you're just used to her scoring like 15-plus points a game, and do you have to remind yourself how strong of a player and how consistent of a player she is, or is it just something that, like, win or lose is just always in the back of your mind? Well,
yeah, it is, and that's kind of what brought me to it, right, is that, like, I'm looking at this stat sheet, and part of my job is, like, hey, what are we going to say to the players in the locker room? What's the message? And it's like I'm focused sometimes on who stepped up, right? Amira Williams stepped up last game, right? This game is Steph Odekirk, but like, who's the constant, right? It's like this kid comes out and has a quiet 18-7-6 with 2 turnovers, draws 11 fouls. We had 11 fouls for the game. She drew as many fouls as we had for the whole game, and puts us in position to win the game, undoubtedly in my mind. And so I think there is a little bit of that, because it's like Kiki only went 4 for 12 today, right? It's like, but yeah, like she just deserves everything, man. And I don't know if it was like what's that, like a Freudian slip? It's on my mind because she's playing her 100th game, right? And so your 100th game, man, it's like there's a lot of players that don't ever play 100 games, and she's playing 100 games with however many to go, and playing this well, and dishing out assists too, and being pumped about it. Dropping step off for the fourth one, if I'm not mistaken, was her assist. And it's like she just deserves so much credit, and I'm very thankful to have her by my side here.
Another player that had a big, particularly fourth quarter, was JMU. Can you just talk about her closing mentality and what she does for the team down the stretch?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is, right? It's like she has no fear in her ability to close. And I think watching her last game, the beginning of the fourth, where Kiki had her foul trouble, it was like, I'm okay with doing this. And I thought she did a good job today with it. Was like, yeah, I'm not afraid to go to my spot and knock this thing down. And so she's always kind of been that way. Even as a freshman, she was never scared of that moment. And we had to shore up the other parts of her game, the defense, the rebounding, which she's done a really good job with. And I thought that kid, Tolliver, really challenged her today. That kid was very good today. But, you know, she gets, like to your point, she gets scored on, she comes right down, bang, bang, shot. And so, yeah, I thought she's great, and she brings us so much stuff where she's like, you know, I don't know, you're scouting us. How far down the scouting report is her, right? You know, and maybe third, fourth. But the way she started, I'm really proud of how she responded, because I didn't think she started the game very well.
And so now I'll talk about Steph. I mean, four threes in, I think you said it was 205, Shane, something like that.
Is that right?
I'll double check.
I bet it is.
Something that close. Have you seen her rattle off something like that in practice, or when you were looking at her when she was in high school, or was this just something that just kind of was really that clutch moment that you just kind of expected to eventually happen?
I thought it was awesome. Let's just say that. I thought it was one of my favorite moments. It's definitely my favorite Steph moment ever, but maybe second. One time she took a charge and she was on the ground. She gave the 2 thumbs up. But this was awesome, man. She works so hard. Her shot is so great, and she starts the year terribly from 3. And it's just unfair, right? Like we do a drill. We call it 5-minute shooting, and you shoot threes for 5 minutes, and it's 5 spots. And if you keep going, you got to make 10 at each spot. If you make 50, you keep going. She's like 71. It's like I've seen her make it so many times in so many different ways in you know, summer workouts and fall workouts. It's like, and I felt bad for her, because we start the year and she's like 1 for 10. It's like, Steph, come on, you can do this. And like today, she hit her first. I thought her second was like, oh wow, the confidence right here. And they found her for 2 more. I couldn't believe the fourth one went in. But like what I said to the team in the locker room, which was crazy. I said, none of you guys watched Jordan when he, and they were like, I said, who was alive in '92? And they were all like no one's alive. But like the Jordan Little Portland Trailblazer game, right? That's what it made me think of, was like, she's just, I mean, crazy run, man. And without that, I don't know where we are right now. I don't know, because that was a huge boost, and I thought it relaxed everyone. It was like, okay, we're okay. Somebody's going to step up and take care of this. But what an awesome moment for her.
I'll put you on the spot a little bit. If she hadn't made 4 threes there, what were you going to do against that zone if they stayed in it?
Shane, we'll never know. We'll never know. We will never know. Something. But that's it, man. Thank God. Because we did not, 6 for 22 is not us, and 6 for 22 is way over what Georgia State usually does. So it's one of those games, man.
I just wanted real quick ask about Kobe. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I see her constantly anytime she's on the court. And maybe it's because it's like just her presence in general, but something about today's game, I just felt like I just was constantly watching her, even off ball. What about her physical presence has been so crucial in a game like this, where it is, you know, not the best start, and then you have a moment where in the midst of Steph's, you know, 4 threes, she ends up joining her for 1 as well.
Thank God. No, you know, I feel for her, because, I mean, you're talking about one point in time, this kid's the #1 player in the country out of junior college, right? Goes to Texas, very high expectations from her circle, and she comes here, and you're coming in that semester. We have a pretty good thing established, like we're winning, right? And so it's like, where do I fit? I think that's a natural question of where do I fit? And the way she played her last 2 games was trying to fit, and kind of nervous, kind of unsure. And it was like, come on, man, just do your thing. She's so talented, and that's not even all the talent that you guys like. She's got levels to her, and I thought it was great to see her out there like playing 8 and 3 in 14 minutes. Like, okay, like just play your game, man. Be loose and play your game. And I think you're going to see more of that as she kind of she got to get her legs underneath her and some confidence of I do fit in this. But I thought she was really good today. She had 2 massive. Well, one's right after Steph, but the one in the corner Jamia gave to her, I think in the 4th, was just a huge. It gave me time to catch my breath a little bit before they whittled the lead down again. So, but yeah, I'm proud of her staying with it because it's hard to do.